Hi leaders, last week you learned all about the sugar maple tree, and this week it is your job to pick a tree that you're going to learn about and write about. And one of your options for what tree you want to pick is the live oak tree. So this is the video for the live oak tree. Before I start reading, let's review some definitions and a question that we want to keep in mind when I'm reading about the live oak tree. So here's my whiteboard, and on my whiteboard our definitions are in green and our question is in orange. So for definitions, one of the words that we want to focus on is the word depend. Okay, so this means that something relies on it and something needs it. Okay, so if something depends on something, they need it to survive. Okay, they rely on it and they need it. Our other word is provide. Okay, if something provides something, it means that they give what is needed. So when you provide something, you're giving something to someone else or something else, and it's something that that thing or person needs. Okay, so providing is when you're giving, and depending on something is when you need someone else to give you something. You depend on what they're going to give you. Okay, so those are the two definitions that I want you to focus on: depend and provide. Our question that I want you to keep in mind is this: what does the tree provide, or give from our definition, provide for other living things like animals? Oops, and animals I misspelled, so let me fix that. Animals, there we go. Okay, so that's our question. What does the tree provide for other living things like animals? So provide is to give. So what does our tree give to other animals? That's what I want you to think about when we're reading, okay? So let's go to the story now about live oak trees. Here it is, live oak. And this is what it looks like. So you might have seen a tree like this before, maybe at a park or somewhere else. This is the live oak tree. What is this tree called? Live oak. Okay, let's go to the next page. This is a live oak tree. Here's another picture of it. It needs lots of water. It needs some sun. Okay, what does it need lots of? Water. And does it need a lot of sun or some sun? Some sun, okay? Here's the tree again, and it needs lots of water and it needs some sun. Can you tell someone near you what a live oak tree needs? Tell them right now. Good. A live oak tree needs lots of water and some sun. Let's go to the next page. Here's our next page. Some animals depend on the live oak for food. Okay, so some animals depend, that means they need it, they need the live oak tree for food. So this is a very important sentence, okay? This is telling you that animals need the live oak tree to give it food, okay, to give them food. Let's see, let's read some more. Some squirrels eat nuts from the tree. What can be found on the live oak tree? Right here, what is that word? Nuts, okay? What eats the nuts? Squirrels, okay? So the live oak tree has nuts, and an animal that depends on those nuts is the squirrel, because the nuts are the squirrel's food. Let's read about another animal. So do some turkeys. So turkeys also eat the nuts from the live oak tree. So do some raccoons. So raccoons eat the nuts too. And so do some ducks. and ducks eat the nuts. How many animals do you see on this page? Tell someone near you. Now tell me. 4. So those are 4 animals right here. The squirrel, the turkey, raccoons, and ducks that all depend on the live oak tree for food and all eat the nuts from the live oak tree, okay? Let's look at the next page. These are some interesting facts. The branches of the live oak are often covered in moss. So if you look really closely at this picture, this extra green stuff right here coming off the branches, that does not look like the leaves, that is called moss. What is it called? Moss, okay? The wood is good for building boats. So the oak tree's wood or their branches can be used to build boats. Wow. It grows very quickly. So the live oak tree also grows very quickly. Let's review what we learned on this page. So we learned that the branches of a live oak tree are covered in moss. The wood from a live oak tree is used to build boats. And we learned that the live oak tree grows very quickly. Wow. Let's see if there's another page. Nope. So those are all our pages for the live oak tree. Okay? So let's go back to the top and just review it real fast. Live oak. This is a live oak tree. It needs lots of water. It needs some sun. Some animals depend on the live oak for food. Some squirrels eat nuts from the tree. So do some turkeys. So do some raccoons. And so do some ducks. Interesting facts. The branches of the live oak are often covered in moss. The wood is good for building boats, and it grows very quickly. Okay, so that's our story about live oak trees. You can go back and listen to it some more to gather information and facts about the live oak tree. So if you choose this tree, respond to the questions on what to do each day, and then message me your work. Thank you. Bye.